What's going on, guys? All right, it's good. Hopefully you guys know me. Hopefully you're subscribed. If you're not, feel free to do so. So today I want to go over these options. These options will not appear in any WNBA game menu. This is something that I am showing you. Yes, there's a way for you to find this, but I'm on PC, so it's a little easier for us to find these things out. If you're on console, you gotta I'm not going to go into what you have to do to be able to create mods and go into menus on console, because that is a very complex thing. Also, I don't have a console right now, so it's no point in me wasting my time on that. Let's talk about WNBA Create a Player. I'm very interested in WNBA just because it's something new, something more for me to look at within game. And this player right here, this is Kayla Alexander of the Chicago Sky. Her face is not a real face scan, at least in this iteration of the game. It's not. Maybe in the future they'll have her face scan. This is a created player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this appearance menu that you would normally go to for a created player. As you can see on the left side, the menu with all the head presets for a male MyPlayer populates the screen, and that is okay. I believe that they were not able to finish creating the menu for women and finish creating the creative player suite for women. Now, this is just me going off of what I see and what I feel, what I know about the game. So this is nothing I was told from anybody at 2K or anything like that. I don't even have a contact for the person who works in this department or people. I don't even know who works in this department. So anyway. All right. So we have the menu with the male head presets. So once I start to move over, even though it shows a picture of the male head presets, we'll be able to see the female head presets. Now the hair will disappear. I don't know how to go through the female hair presets, but let's just go through these and take a look to see what happens. All right. So I'm going to move to the right and then I'll go down and snake around the menu. All right. So one thing I noticed is the eyebrows. I believe the eyebrows are a little bit different for the women, I believe. But the thing with these head presets, all it's doing is it's taking the information as far as the coordinates of the structure of the face. I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying, like where the lips should be, how far out the jaw should be. It's taking that information from each head preset and applying it. And it's also applying a skin color, skin tone to the player when I hover over these. So let's say this is skin tone number, I believe they have 7 or 8 skin tones. So let's say this is skin tone number 4. Then for the male, the skin would look different than it does for the female. As you can see, this looks like a more feminine face. So let's keep moving. All right. So these faces all look feminine. None of them look like males. Well, this one might look like a boy, I guess, but not like an adult male. They all have, this one really looks feminine. So it's pretty dope. Now, I wish I could get the hair options for the women to appear, but whenever I go through this menu, it just doesn't work like that. Now, I'm sure if I use some kind of external program, memory reader program, I could figure out the hair options for women and display them on screen. But for right now, I'm going with what I got, just showing you guys the different hair presets. Now, the reason that hair is showing as like a haircut, I'll show you in just a second why it's like that. It's basically taking the hair texture that is on that particular male head preset and applying it to the female, because I know some of this stuff you guys will not understand, but that's okay. Some of the well, most of the hair presets, the underpaint that goes on the hair in the file is called underpaint. It doesn't apply to any gender, and it's not tied to a specific facial skin texture. The hair texture that goes on the scalp portion is called underpaint, and it can apply to any face. It's not tied specifically to a facial texture. And I'll show you guys what I mean in just a second as we keep going through these faces. All right, so this one has no eyes. This one has no eyes. So I imagine, this was one of the reasons why I figured they're not done. Like these two have eyes, but this one doesn't. So I figured they are not done with the female creative player, or this is where the female creative player head presets would stop. So even this guy doesn't have, this face doesn't have eyes. So this is not meant to be a preset for women. Doesn't have any eyes. So let's see, how many would we have? We got rows of 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 28 plus 2. So the women should have about 30 head presets. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, now that I'm back to the original head preset, I'm going to press Y to go to edit. And then I'll show you, I'll show you the hair. When I go to a different hair, since these are all male hair models, it will not appear on a female body. Now, the underpaint or the hair that applies to the scalp that shows as a texture on the scalp is different. Those will appear because those are just textures. But any 3D models such as hair that are meant specifically for men will not show up on a female 3D model, because the female 3D model and the male models are totally separate. Now, textures can show up on either. See, I go to the afro and the hair disappears actually. So I don't know how to get the female 3D hair models to appear, but I do have a workaround. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out of, I'll show you one more time. I'll let you guys look at you see that texture on the scalp does change. That's called the underpaint. That will change. But the 3D model for actual hair, like this is supposed to be dreadlocks, the 3D model for the hair does not appear because they are meant for men. And the menu does not allow me to access the female 3D model hair. All right. So again, these textures, I can go through and the textures will appear, but the 3D model for hair will not appear. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Oh, shoot. Let me back out real quick and see if I can get her afro back. Oh, no. So now she's just completely bald. All right. I'm going to, you know what? We'll just have to go through it like this. I don't want to back out all the way. So her hair is gone. It has disappeared. Yeah, I should have messed with that last. Let's look at the skull. Now the skull, that will change. That will change. And you can even make other edits here. And as of right now, this is not officially in the game, guys. You got to remember, this is not officially in the game. This is all unofficial, and I'm just showing you guys what we can expect to come. Now, this is the 3D structure of the brow. You can kind of see it changing. And you can go in and do more with it. Let's see. All right, so let's back out of that one. Let's go down to eyebrows. See, now that I've gone to eyebrows, it's giving me the male eyebrows instead of the female eyebrows, I believe. Yeah, this looks like the male eyebrows. So I'm going to go back to the head presets. Ah, man. Shoot. I think I'm stuck on the male eyebrows now. Oh, wait. Yeah, at least for that face. So I'm going to move over to another face. I think I might be trying to find a feminine looking face. I think I might have gotten stuck with the male eyebrows. Anyway, let's see. All right, so this is the eye shape. Different eye shape options. Also, you can add a tilt to the eye if you want it. You could do other things. All right, so let's back out of this. Can look at ear. Yeah. All right, and then nose. So if I would have left the hair there, then it would have looked much better, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with that one. And then cheeks, I really don't want to mess around with the cheeks too much, because these options don't look great for women. So, mouth. And then this is kind of what we can expect to come when they finally finish the create a player menu for women, which I don't think they will incorporate to this game. Let's see if I can make her look like she's smiling. Her lips. Probably cannot. All right, well, let's move on. Now, I don't think facial hair options appear for women, which it shouldn't. But now, if we went to stubble, which is actually an underpaint thing, does it appear? No, it doesn't appear. That's great. That's great. That's great. We can edit the chin. Oh, I like this one, a more rounded face. Man, if we could just get the hair 3D models on there. This female creative player option might be dope for the females. Not even females. Guys create females for WNBA too, so I don't. Anyway, we can look through the skin textures. So, oh yeah, here we go. We've got 10 different skin tones. Somebody will have to remind me. Is it 10 for men? Yeah, it's got to be 10 because this is all male option. All right. As you can see, the face still looks like a female. They need to get a better texture for this skin tone. Yeah, the textures look pretty generic for the darker skin tones. But like up here, they look pretty good. You can see blemishes and everything. But then when you get around here, it just looks like a generic skin tone. Like even the lips do not stand out. And the lips are just darkly colored. So anyway. So like little details like that they can work on. Like look at the lips here. It looks realistic. But then when you go to like this, every woman who is a darker skinned woman isn't just going to have like black lips, you know? So, yeah, they've got to work on that. Anyway, so let's move on. Do I want to be done? I'm going to say I'm done. And then I'm not really sure it can't really do anything for me as far as the body. Oh, okay. The weight does change. That's pretty cool. So that's as small as it gets. Let's see how big it can get for women. Oh, wow. 350. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Take her weight down some more. Wow. So I wish the body type would change as you went up in height, but that's okay. All right. So anyway, and I'm not sure if the accessories would work. Oh yeah, it does. Headband, tie. That's pretty dope. Okay. Let's see, shorts. I don't know. Let's go. Shorts length. Let's see if I can change that. She was already on 10, but she's automatically wearing shorter shorts, so I guess that option doesn't really work. I don't know if it works for other women or not, but guess not. All right, so this does look like a lady. Pretty dope. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna export this player DNA. Save player DNA, and I can only use this in a female roster. Now, when I don't know what would happen if I tried to apply this to a male, so I'm just gonna do female cap, and then I've got to move on to another video. Just wanted to get this one out because I said I would do this one. Go through these options. So, click done. All right, and she is a center. Still says Kayla Alexander. I'm just going to change the last name to something else. Allen. Change the first name to something else. There we go. All right. Gotta type it again. All right, now I'm done. I'm definitely done with this. So I guess I'll let it keep the changes. I don't know. Nah, I'll just remove them. And as you can see, when I go back to the menu, it doesn't have the edit player option. All right, that has been it for this video. So if you like that, press a thumbs up. If you don't, well, that's okay. Check out my other videos. Until next time, I'm gone.